banks of the Mississippi River, home to the king of rock and roll and also the Memphis Tigers, where the fans have moved the party from Beale Street and are ready for kickoff. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderblit Commodores, taking on a squad from the American, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Memphis will kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Commodores' offense will go to work first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at...
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
And the Commodores with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. So from the shadow of his goal post, he gets the punt away. From midfield, looking for room. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So the Memphis Tigers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently...
There he goes! Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Memphis hoping to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll run play action. Under fire. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. Absolutely center cut. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Commodores headed quickly to the line.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this. Assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Looking to throw, it's Gardner. Rushes on him. Trying to escape and breaks into the open. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. The give from the gun. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts, as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart. He's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive, so it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, the running back has it.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Never a doubt. And that's going to tie it up.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they first stopped that return at the 22. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. Under fire. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Power football with the run. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to throw. It's Leach. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
And the Vanderbilt offense will take over. First and 10.
Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. He'll keep it himself. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll move the tight end. The play action fake. Working that left side. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to throw. It's Gardner. He uncorks one deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it.
Get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking for a crease. It's Dickens. Turning it on. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Commodores want to pick up the tempo.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Pocket breaking down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And the Commodores now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. And this one is perfect. That slices the lead to 2.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They go to the ground. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Dropping back, it's Leach. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
A loss of 7 yards on the play. 4th down coming up.
So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Corrals it at the 45. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the 1st quarter. We've reached the break, and Memphis is holding on to the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab, it's Barnett. He'll work his way down to the 28. They want to get this defense on its heels.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. The Commodores want to crank the tempo.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
He'll do it himself. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Nestled just inside that right upright. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. SMU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Doak Walker among the legends to wear that uniform.
Give to the running back. Oh, he's got some space.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Virginia Tech. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Snagged in the middle. It's Henry.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Memphis just keeps moving the chains on this drive. They're set up with another 1st down. Handoff to the single running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Now the play fake. Here's a heat. And they can't make the connection. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air. It's Leach. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Wants to throw it. Looking down the middle. It's caught downfield. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Memphis heads to the line with a 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Off the play fake. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
You get down here on this part of the field, and the field shrinks so much. You play so aggressive, and you're playing all eyeballs on the run, and a nice sleight of hand by the offense. Bring out the play action. He hits his guy right behind where the guys are supposed to be. They come up to play the run, out of position, touchdown for the offense.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Motion from the wideout. To the air, it's Gardner. Good timing on the quick out. Finds enough room to get it to the 21 before going out of bounds. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
And the Commodores decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt and tries to help improve that field position. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. He'll set up to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. They boot it away. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
The Commodores come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Caught in the backfield, it's Fowler. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Gardner. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Commodores with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Coleman.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. The inside handoff. Running to Green. There he goes. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. catch in the middle. It's Fowler. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Fires into the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. The lead is back down to 3, 17-14. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Leaves it with the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Looking to throw, it's Leach. Thrust that arm out. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Memphis. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium.
The Commodores will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game, and the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here.
And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
For this defense, man, to get back into the game, we talked about it at half. They got to pressure the quarterback. They got to force some sacks, and they do it. On this first drive, they get to him. They get him on the ground. Nice job by this defense.
Memphis will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Vanderblit has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On the move, it's Dickens. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Commodores want to move quickly.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Trying play action. Lofts one high and deep. Intercepted. Got some room to run. He's inside the 40. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Give to the back. Creates a little space. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Got his man on the outside. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. And the Tigers have their offense in high gear. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Motion from the wide receiver. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. To the air, it's Leach. He wants it all. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. The Commodores backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To the ground with the back. Breaks into the open. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. And the Commodores will hustle to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Quarterbacks don't have high completion percentages from their backs. It's been really hard for this QB to get in any kind of rhythm. We got to change something up here. We got to do something different because right now it's just a sack party.
The Commodores have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on 1st down, sack on 2nd down, and now on 3rd down. This offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up, and they better get him double-teamed because they can't block him right now.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll give it to the back. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And the Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. A really disappointing end of that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal, they'll try to regroup.
Yeah, and I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time, let's get some points.
You're right, because there were a lot of positives on that last drive. They did a lot of things really well. They just got to do a better job finishing.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
The defense has had some bad stuff happen to them today, but one bright spot for them has been the pass rush. They've shown the ability to get after the opposing quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The defense was in the dime package. They didn't have to send an extra rusher. The big fellas up front took care of that.
Yeah, and all dime means is I'm bringing an extra fast guy on the field and taking an extra fat guy off the field. But listen, the fat guys still get home. Isn't that beautiful? The big, athletic defensive line still does a great job getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And the returner will be dragged down. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Looking to throw, it's Gardner. And here's a fumble way behind the line. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Commodores with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Got his man downfield. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. And the Commodores racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Caught behind the line. It's Fowler. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. A lot of urgency for this offense. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away, incomplete. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football. And you saw it right there.
Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. To throw, it's Leach. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field.
Turning it on! Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Commodores just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll give it to him again. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Losing, we got to put a few drives together here, but most importantly, I got to stop getting my quarterback hit. I got to give him a little bit more protection, maybe that extra second so he can get that deep ball off and make some plays for this offense.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And that is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Bringing it back. And he's going to take it off.